Plaintiffs Lonnie Medley and his wife Lisa say the defendant is Lisa's son, and he married his wife, the co-defendant, a month after they met because she claimed she was pregnant with his child. Lisa claims she never believed that her son fathered the child, but the defendants refused to take a paternity test. Lisa and Lonnie are suing them today for stolen property. Defendants Adam DeClue and his wife Tabitha say Lisa has never liked any of the women in Adam's life, but as soon as he breaks up with them, Lisa becomes their best friend. Adam and Tabitha claim they filed a restraining order against the plaintiffs for threatening them. They're countersuing them for lost wages.
Start with you all.
Yes, sir. Adam DeClue is my son. Tabitha DeClue is my daughter-in-law. I never have gotten along with Tabitha DeClue.
How long have they been married?
I really don't know.
How long did they date before that? You have no idea.
They dated for a couple months before they got married.
Okay.
They were together 2 weeks. She claimed she was pregnant with my son's child. I never believed it was my son's child.
Was it? Is it?
They never have taken a DNA test. Have been given ample chances.
That means they're convinced that the child is theirs.
Well, I'm not convinced the child is his, but that's to their...
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Well, because she's known as being promiscuous in the town they're from, so...
This is mama-in-law interfering. I don't know how long they were married. Yes, you do. How long you all been married?
A little over 2 years.
You knew that.
No, really, I have not. They got married...
You know everything else about them.
No.
You know about the baby, you know about her.
Nope. I really, honestly did not know how long they've been married.
What don't you like about the woman?
I just don't like her. She just puts her nose in where it doesn't belong.
Oh, really?
I might have said it.
All right, let me ask her, what's the deal on you and your in-laws?
We got along at first. When Adam and I first got together, we got along, and I was going to move in with them. We decided to move to Belgrade because of a different situation. Whenever he told his mother that he was moving in with me, she went off on him and that we were getting married. And ever since then, we've done nothing but butt heads.
It's because I got married, Your Honor. She does it every time. My other ex-wife, hated her.
Time you moved out?
My daughter's mother hated her. But when I leave them, they're best friends.
Ma'am, you hated all his exes
my son,
while they were together?
No, I did not hate him.
You never had a problem with any of his other exes?
The first one I did.
All right. How about the second one?
No, the second one we even drove, at the time we lived in Texas. And we drove from Texas to St. Joseph, Missouri for his wedding.
Now my son's mother's getting married to my stepbrother, which is Lonnie's son, and they're forking all the money for the wedding.
All
yeah.
Right. Tell me how they owe you for stolen property.
Well, we had allowed them to move into our home, and I did not know they were not supposed to be living with us, so it caused us to be evicted out of our home.
Why weren't they supposed to be living with you?
Just our landlord.
Right.
Oh, got it.
He did not want them living with us. So
Certain number, only one family. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes. And so they moved out. They moved down to their house in Belgrade, and Adam said, well, we had come to the agreement that we would move down in their basement. We paid all the bills. We paid the internet. We paid the phone. We paid for everything. But anyway,
Satellite.
I cooked and cleaned for everybody. I worked 3:30 in the evening to 2 in the morning. I would get up, do dishes, clean house for everybody. Nobody helped me, did nothing.
So why didn't you get your own place? If you paid for every single bill, if you could afford that, you cooked and cleaned for every single person in the house, and you worked. Why would you do all that as opposed to just going and using that money on yourself?
I wish we would have.
Your Honor, she never paid one incident of rent.
Nope.
Ask him.
He's going to say, yeah, you know that. You got him, so...
I did.
No.
He said a word.
He wanted to live there because it was
my aunt's farm.
he wanted to live there in the country.
All right, stolen property. Tell me about that.
So in May, I'd had enough. They left us. They asked us if we would watch their kids while they went to the races. I said yes. So they left us with 2 screaming kids, which was my grandkids. I had just about had a nervous breakdown that evening. So they left me with no milk. So I went and they left me their debit card. So I'd ordered us a pizza for supper. So they left me with no car seats, no nothing. I grabbed up the debit card, ran down, got the milk.
Man, we're supposed to be talking about this stolen property I keep asking you about.
And so I came back and I bought the pizza with their debit card because I forgot the wallet. And so he texted me the next day about me buying the $10 pizza with their debit card. So then we got into it over that. So
Your
the
Honor,
next
I didn't
day,
steal anything. That's what she should say.
Hold on, sir, don't interrupt. She was just about there. Go ahead, what? Stolen property.
well, in lieu of this $10 pizza, they go and get a restraining order against us.
They went and got an ex parte against us.
Right.
So to get us to move out of the house.
Why?
To keep our property.
You said something about the pizza having something to do with it.
Right. Because they had a fit because we bought a $10 pizza with their debit card without asking them.
So they put a restraining order on it.
So him and I had got into it over that because they had used our car the week before without putting gas and stuff in it. So I had bought some mulch.
There you go. I don't care about no mulch. But now you want to talk about mulch. What does mulch have to do with it, ma'am?
Skip that.
Well, we had planned to move out. And I was not leaving until I removed that mulch from the flower beds. So when he left that day, he seen me removing the mulch, so he come and grabbed the shovel out of my hand and hit me in the shoulder with it. And then I went by the house and got the broom. He spit in my husband's face and was wanting him to hit him.
Give him some tissue, please.
And then they left. So then somebody told them if they got a restraining order against us, they could keep our property and we wouldn't be able to get it back, that we could only take our toiletries, our clothing, and our medicine. So, and that's what they were after, was our property. So they went and told the judge that my husband threatened to kill him, that I was threatening to kill him. So when my husband went down to the house, he was served with the restraining orders, 3 of them. So him and my daughter was only allowed to get our toiletries, medicine, and clothing. Thank goodness that morning he got our RV, or we would have been homeless.
And we did, after we got the stuff with the sheriff there, we took a video, which you do have.
Okay, let me take a look at the video.
That's evidence. Okay, that's going through the one room. You can see our stuff that's in the hallway and in the bedroom. That's in our living room where everything was just scattered around. That's her jewelry. If you see it right there, there's her jewelry box, and everything where her rings was in.
That's gone, you say?
Yes, that's all gone.
He took all my rings.
Okay, when you've asked about it, what has he said?
Actually, Your Honor, we have not seen him since the court date in August.
All right. Sir, what do you want to tell me about all this?
Your Honor, that's my mom, Lisa, of course, you know, and my stepdad, Lonnie. I haven't had a good childhood with my mom. Let's just go like that. We've moved 20 plus times since I was growing up. I've never had a stable childhood with my mom. My mom, she's notorious for writing bad checks and running from the law. My mom hid in a box one time because the cops were after her at my stepdad's mom's house.
That's pretty innovative. What was the box?
In the closet where the furnace was.
Okay. All right.
Well, that couldn't even be true because she had a wood furnace. The wood furnace was in the basement.
Y'all throwing me off. Let's get to the stolen property, sir. Y'all throwing me off with all this nonsense. Stolen property.
Stolen property.
What happened to the property?
Your Honor, We got told not to go in the basement by the police, by the judge, by them. We did not go in the basement.
Who had a key? Who else had a key?
Nobody. No, I didn't have a key to the basement because.
So what do you think happened? Speculate.
Your Honor, she was low on funds, maybe pawned the rings, because she does that a lot.
Well, give me a list of the items.
Here's the receipt for the ring.
Your Honor, whenever we went back down there to receipt to get ours when we were moving out, there was the screen to the bedroom window. The bedroom they were in the basement was laying on the ground and the window was open.
Entertainment center. So you think what happened there? Someone broke in and took it
The
out?
entertainment center was downstairs.
Okay, and you think that perhaps they broke it in, or she had someone break in
Your
and
Honor,
take it out, or you just don't know?
I apologize. It was on the porch.
On the porch? How
Yeah.
did it get on the porch?
Because that's where they put it.
Did you all leave an entertainment
No.
center outside?
No, we did not.
What'd you do with the entertainment center?
It was actually upstairs in the living room, and they moved it downstairs.
How do I know who's telling the truth? Give me some evidence, you guys. Evidence, some communications.
I even
What's
asked
your
her.
counterclaim for lost wages? How do they owe for that?
They're taking us to court to sue us, and we're having to miss work for it.
They chose to come up here. But, Your Honor,
And the property is all still there, you're saying?
At that house?
We don't know. They
Where
went
is
and got
it?
their
We
stuff
don't
after
know.
we moved out.
We moved out. We moved out, and then they came
When you
and got
moved out, you saw the entertainment center on the porch.
Yep.
And you just walked right by it.
No.
It wasn't ours. We weren't going to touch it.
And you say they're the ones that put it outside.
Yes.
No.
And how long after they left did you all move?
We moved out the beginning of August, around the 6th.
And when did you all leave?
We had to be out in May.
So from May through August, it was on the porch?
Yes.
we
And
didn't
you
tell
all
them.
walked by it every
Yep.
day from May through August.
Yep.
Well, I just don't think y'all that trifling to leave something on your porch for 4 months, an entire entertainment center. I
Your
don't
Honor,
believe you. So I believe them instead. Judgment for the plaintiff. Your claim is dismissed for wages. You were rightfully here. Have a good day.
I have nothing to say to him.
I hope to never see her again.
Yeah.
Not even when she goes in the ground.
He's not my son.
Yep, exactly.